When you look back and you say to yourself, well, what team gave you the most problem? Well, the Oakland Raiders. What player on that team gave you the most problems? And it would be Willie Brown. Willie Brown, I can see him now ending our run in 1970 in the playoffs. I see him now intercepting that ball and ending our hopes. So Willie Brown kind of let us know that from 1970 on, like, hey pal, by and large, this is how it's going to be. You make a mistake and you're going to pay.
Cornerback Willie Brown was a college linebacker who went undrafted in 1963. When he joined the AFL's Denver Broncos, he helped revolutionize bump-and-run coverage.
I got directly in front of the receiver, and I said, well, if I knock him down and get my hands on him, I knew that there's no place for him to go. So I tried it, and it worked out for me fine.
He was a ball hawk that would disrupt the things that you were trying to get accomplished.
Brown playing up nose to nose with Snow. Back goes Gabe to pass. He looks, sets up, he's in trouble, runs to the left, throws on the move. Batted up here. Willie Brown still fighting for an interception. He's got it at the 30 and goes out of bounds on the 26-yard line.
He was so good that, forget about it, he was going to cover somebody like a blanket.
Brown intercepted 54 passes in his 16-year career. Though he spent 12 years in Oakland, he didn't fit the mold of the typical Raider.
He came from the old school. He wasn't flashy. He didn't talk a lot of smack, which a lot of Raiders did back then, Atkinson and Tatum and those guys. You respected the guy because he was a good guy. As a matter of fact, 1973, I went to the Pro Bowl, and Willie had those black Raider armbands. And I said, Willie, let me have those armbands. He said, here you go. And I wore them the rest of my career. And the guy says, why do you switch to those on the L-bands? I said, man, I got these from Willie Brown.
Brown not only influenced styles, but also influenced the outcomes of some of the Raiders' biggest wins.
Bradshaw sets up, then lobbed one out to the left, broken up, intercepted. Willie Brown at the 50, Willie at the 40. A 50-yard interception returned by the great veteran Willie Brown.
Brown had 7 career postseason interceptions, including 3 returned for touchdowns.
And he looks and throws, intercepted by the Oakland Raiders. Willie Brown at the 30, 40, 50. He's going all the way. Old man Willie, touchdown Raiders!
That's what you remember about Willie Brown the most, is the big play. And you know what? I can't get this out of my mind. Since I've been talking to you, I've seen it about 5 or 6 times. Him intercepting that ball and running it back against us in 1970. He was always there in the big play.